Good morning. Say good morning, Spike. Say good morning, Spike. No? Okay, don't say good morning then. But anyways, guys, I just checked his little bite wound over here, and it's actually fully healed up finally. I know when I put him right back on the truck, he clawed it and all that. Stop biting me. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. He's just trying to play, but his teeth are fucking sharp. They hurt bad. But I'm glad his wound is healing. There's no more pus or blood or anything like that on the side of it. I've been, don't scratch it. He's been trying to scratch it because, as you know, like us, if we get a wound and as it heals, it itches. So I've been keeping him from not scratching it. You know, sidetrack him, tell him no, all that kind of good stuff. And he's been doing good. And now it's doing a lot better. A lot better. Oh, what you whining for? I know you don't have fleas. I've treated you for it. So what are you scratching for? You're not biting, so. That's probably his collar's just itching him. Maybe we'll have to get you a different style collar. But, we only got 8 hours to drive today. That's all we got left on the 70. And we got 10 hours and 18 minutes before we get to where we're going. So, with that being said, let's see here.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
And then we'll gain 7 hours tomorrow. And then 9.5 the next day. And then we'll start gaining all our, 10s and 11s and all that shit that we've been running. So we'll finally start catching back up. So, let's see. Should it be a day to stop by the house? I think we're like 6.5 hours. Let's see. Begin new route. We're loaded. Let's see what that says. You already got a treat. Oh, we're 5 hours from the house. So if I stopped at the house, that'd be ow, fucker, your claw. I got a trip. I might have to stop by the house and grab that damn grinder, that petty paw or whatever the hell it's called. Damn, these things are fucking getting sharp again. I just filed them down. Holy shit. Are you part wolf or some shit? I mean, fuck. But, don't. Where's your damn toy? Tired of you biting me. Move. Let's see. Yeah. Don't know what happened to his Hello Kitty. So before we left, they gave him a bear. But he likes the bear, so this is something he can chew on. And he wants to play. That's all he wants. He just wants to play. But anyways, I don't know if we're gonna stop by the house or not. It's kind of tempting, ain't it? $500 miles. I don't know. Let's give it some thought while we drive. We'll see what happens. Because I'm going to stop up the road at the Love's at the 322. One, because it's got a McDonald's so I can get my coffee. But I got to shower. As you can tell, I'm still wearing the same damn shirt. Ow. I don't feel like changing shirts if I'm dirty. I mean, what's the point? You know? So, I was trying to get up to the Love's. I was thinking about stopping at the Love's that's, 2 exits down behind me. But with that accident yesterday, holding it up, I was like, nope, bang, no parking. Stop biting me. I was like, no, there's not going to be any parking lot. See, now you're scratching me. He's in a playful mood right now. Really playful mood. But that's good. He's a happy puppy. Look at him. He's a happy puppy. But so we're gonna stop up there and take a shower, get cleaned up, shave this fucking side shit off. Yeah, is that what we're gonna do? Yeah, see, if I picture I think you can't bite me. Like, oh, get this stuff. Get this spot. Don't bite me. And that's why they wanted me to train him. And he's fucking hard-headed. He wants to keep biting. Don't bite. But that's just a puppy in him. You know, he's very playful. Very playful. So, but what sucks is those teeth are just sharper than shit. But anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and hit the road, and we'll decide if we're gonna stop by the house or not, because like I said before, it is a little bit out of the way, because taking this road versus this road, we'll go out a route like 60 miles, but we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. All right, so we're coming into Nashville. Still a beautiful day outside. Partially cloudy, 90 degrees. I don't know if you guys really like the weather updates or not, but hey, it gives me something to start talking about, I guess. Well, I have made up my mind. We are going home. I want to go sit on my brand new couches that I bought and that I haven't got to sit on yet, other than testing them out at the store. So we're going to go ahead and go home, because I mean, I'll have enough hours to where I can get farther to deliver this load. But I decided, you know what, screw it, I'll just leave early in the morning and call it a day. But with that being said, tomorrow's gonna be a long day. We gotta deliver this load. We'll pick up another load. I gotta double check on the time of when I can pick it up, because that'll depend on when I leave the house. And that one will deliver over to Missouri. So it'll be a good 600 mile day. So it'll be good, yeah. I was gonna say, I forget now. Okay. Well, Papa Joe, you have some more questions, and I'll go ahead and give them to you. I believe, yes, the Volvos that I have are the 670s, and yes, they are super small. If you're a fairly big person, big by meaning anything over really 6'2", you might be a little cramped stretching outside the side when you're laying down. If you're a bigger person, meaning weight-wise, it's gonna feel like you're in a shoebox. So yeah, they are on the smaller side. They don't have very much storage. I mean, they got a little bit more storage than what I have in my Peterbilt, but that's only because I took out one of the cupboards. If I didn't take out that cupboard, I'd actually have more storage than the damn Volvo. Not very much storage in those things at all. Decent ride out of them. I mean, they're not bad. They have a really tight turning radius, so you can turn a lot. You know, you can turn in a lot tighter of areas. You know, smaller truck stops, stuff like that, it's actually pretty good in. But other than that, you know, it is a Volvo. I'm not a big fan of them, unless they're like the, you know, the what are they, the 780s or whatever, the bigger ones. Those are nice. But most companies don't have those. I have seen a couple companies that actually have them. CRST is actually one of them. I believe it was. I may be wrong. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it because I'm probably wrong on it. But I know CRST has them. You'll know them when you see them. It's the Volvo that has the window in the side of the sleeper. Those are the bigger ones. They're nicer inside. They're still on the small side. Don't get me wrong, but they are nice. Those are definitely a lot nicer. But anyways, you asked about Knight getting Freightliners. Yes, Knight does have some Freightliners. Only certain terminals have them right now. I have looked inside of them. They're not bad. They're fairly roomy. They are all automatics, which of course every Knight truck that is coming into the fleet are automatics. You know, so I mean, it is what it is. How do I feel about automatics? I don't like them. I don't. To me, I don't think they belong in a truck. I have driven them, so you can't say that, you know, I'm placing an opinion on something I haven't done. Yes, I have driven them for the previous company I had. Granted, it wasn't the full automatic like we have now. It was the auto stick or auto shift or whatever the hell you want to call it. It was pretty much, it was an automatic, but you still had a clutch for your stopping and your takeoff. But other than that, it still shifted gears for you. Everything was just like, you know, the automatic is. The full automatics, no, I have not driven those yet. I could imagine that they would be nice for, you know, when you're trying to eat something and you're driving. I know for a fact they are wonderful in traffic. You know, that is one good thing about them. They are good in traffic. But other than that, my perspective on it, I don't like them. There's a lot of people that do like them. But for me, I'm not a big fan of them. You know, it's just, I like having control. Granted, you can drop the automatic into manual mode so you can manually shift the gears, you know, by pressing up and down. But overall, you know, movement of a stick and all that, you don't have. Another plus side would be that because you no longer have the stick shift, it opens up your cab a little bit more, makes it seem a little bit bigger depending on where your shifter is at. On the Volvos, they like to put the shifter right there on the seat. Worst spot ever for that damn thing. That was a nightmare. That's how I had it at the other company in their Volvos. It was a push button, you know, but with it being on there, right there on the seat, it was actually more, it seemed like it was more in the way than a stick shift. The Freightliners that I have, they have the shifter up on almost like the turn signal. You got your turn signal on the left side of your steering column, and then your like wiper switch or whatever would be on the right side of the column. Well, that is actually your transmission select lever. So I mean, at least that you have nothing in the seats, you have nothing on the dash, you know, so it's out of the way. So it's not bad. But like I said, you know, for me, I'm not a big fan. I would definitely not buy one. They're still, in my eyes, they're still too new in the industry, so they're still going to have problems. Granted, they've worked out most of their bugs. That's why all these other companies are going to them. To me, I think they're going to them more for, not the fuel mileage, because they do increase fuel mileage, but more for the fact that they can hire students and they don't have to worry about training students how to shift and going through clutches and stuff like that. But I mean, if you're good on a clutch, you should get, you know, 800,000-900,000 miles out of a clutch. You know, you're floating gears. You're not, you know, you're not driving down the road with your foot resting on the clutch pedal, so it's always engaged. You know, there's ways about it, but you know, I guess that's just one of those. It's all in your own preference. I mean, but like I said, to me, I'm not a big fan of them. And you asked me about, I think you asked me about something else, I'm not sure. But we'll find out later. We only got 66 miles to the house now. So needless to say, this day is going to be a short day. Tomorrow will be a lot longer of a day. Today we've only been driving like 5 hours or something like that total. But sometimes you need just those short days. It was kind of going through my mind about, you know, just go home, have dinner, and then leave and keep on pushing. But then I remembered, today's my son's soccer game. And I believe it's his first actual game. So that'll be cool. I'll be home in time to see that. So that'll be fun. Plus, of course, he was kind of excited that, you know, I'm going to be there for that. So hopefully my dispatcher will understand. I mean, this load here that we have is a drop and hook whenever we get there. It's got to be delivered anytime by tomorrow between midnight and midnight. So that's a good thing. You know, I got a little bit of time. But then with the pickup and the delivery on the next load, that's the one that's kind of tying it up. You know, we have to deliver it Thursday morning. So today being Tuesday, actually, you know what? That'll be tomorrow, Wednesday. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have to get, you know, fairly right there, close to the consignee, if not at the consignee. I gotta look it up on Google Maps and see if there's, you know, if it looks like there's room to park there, or right outside the place or something. You know, that's a wonderful thing about Google Maps. I just wish they would update it a lot more. You know, that'd be pretty cool. With, you know, if they started updating all these satellites and that on a weekly basis, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, I pulled up my parents' house, and you can still see their house being built. It's funny, and they've been there for hell 9 years, 10 years, or hell, even update the maps once a year. You know, all these roads are always changing, so you would think they would update it a lot more. But hey, they do what they do. But shit, guys, we're gonna keep on rolling here slowly but surely, and we'll see what we find in our trip. If anything happens, obviously between here and there, I'll turn on the camera and we'll see what we see. But with that being said, enjoy the trip, enjoy the show. All right, there he goes. He knows he's going to the bathroom. We stopped. We're at the house. Well, at the truck stop by the house. Got the wife, of course, coming to pick me up. Normally I take the truck home, but that's when I don't have a trailer. But so the wife's coming to get me. It was a good short day. Tomorrow is definitely going to be a longer one, because we got roughly 375 miles till we deliver. And then from there, we're gonna have, good boy. From there, then it's gonna be 300, according to what I'm paid, it's gonna be 351 miles to the next place. But I don't know what the deadhead is in between. So we'll find out, and we'll go from there. But trying to find another spot. It's fucking hot outside. I mean, it's not super hot, but shit, it's hot enough. I forgot to look on the truck and see what it was actually showing. And of course, this backpack is rubbing right along the neckline, so it sucks. But stand over here in the shade while we wait on her. But like I said, you know, good short day. And had to move the leash to the top of his head. Oh, he doesn't try to shit on my leash. that'd be a little on the bad side. But yeah, it's gonna be good. I get to go see my son's soccer game tonight. Made it in time to do that. So all good things are there. Don't know exactly what time we're gonna leave. We might leave, you know, well, hell, I could technically leave. Let's see here. What time can I technically leave? 4, 3, 2. I can leave at 2:30 in the morning. Be up there by 8. But like I said, I gotta double check and see what time I can pick up, because that's gonna be the main key factor. I know I'm gonna leave earlier than I want to, only because just in case if I don't make it all the way there, come Thursday morning, I'll still be able to drive to get to the location. So yeah. But what do you want, Spike? Yes, you're a good boy. They're coming. I think the wife's gonna bring my Suburban probably, because I know our other car's kind of, the fuel's acting up on it again. It takes a minute to start, so she's probably gonna be in my Suburban. So which means once she gets here, I'm kicking her ass out of the driver's seat, because I want to drive the Suburban. But anyways, it's just an old classic Suburban. You know, it's a part project. It's my weekend cruiser. You know, whenever I'm home on home time, I like to cruise it around. It gets lots of attention, you know, lots of looks. Mainly because people don't know what the fuck it is. It looks like a hearse because it's satin black with black tinted windows. So I mean, it looks pretty cool. But it is a project. I gotta do some rust repair on it. I already got most of the paneling. Now I just gotta get the floorboards. Once I get the floorboards, then we'll go ahead and start chopping it up and welding in new panels and stuff like that. But for right now, it's just, you know, it's just a fun weekend rider. It doesn't have very much interior in it. It has no carpet, no headliner, nothing like that. No door panels. It's got some seats out of a newer. I'm having you guys look at this guy. Look at that. I was too busy looking at that helicopter right there. Yes, I live right by an Army base. So we see them all the time. All the helicopters, all the planes, you know, flying through. Mainly the Apaches and stuff like that is what we usually see. That or those little, I want to call it a Blackbird. I don't know exactly what it is. It's the two-seater, you know, type helicopter. At least I think it's a two-seater. Looks like a two-seater. But anyways, you know, Suburban-wise, I just got seats out of a newer Suburban or Chevy truck, whatever you might call it. Mid-90s interior. But, yeah, it's decent. It's got power seats, and of course it's already got the newer, you know, it's already been converted over to disc brake front suspension, so I can stop a lot better, because that's a heavy truck to try to stop. I think that thing weighs damn near 6,000 pounds, but for the 350 that's in it, it gets up and moves. I'm actually surprised. I wish it was a little bit faster, but you know, hey, it still gets the job done. But with that being said, guys, obviously it's taking her a little bit here. We'll see you guys in the morning. Depending on what time I leave will depend on what time I actually start shooting. We'll play it by ear. But stay safe out there. Keep that shiny side up. I did get another email, or I got an email from another guy. He said he's just starting in driving. Was looking at what kind of GPS he wants to get. I'll fill you in tomorrow's video from what I've had and what I haven't had and stuff like that, and what I would prefer as far as the GPS. But hell, stay safe, guys. We'll see you in the morning or sometime tomorrow. And don't forget to like this video if you like it. Share it with your friends, your family, your co-workers, whatever. And if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. We're doing a giveaway once we hit 500 subscribers. So feel free to hit that subscribe button and tune in for that video, of course, once we get to it. Of course, I won't announce for that video. It'll probably be a special video. I don't know. I might make an announcement for that video. My last one was just a special, you know, secret announcement. But we'll see how it goes. Yep. Here she comes in the Suburban. I get to drive my Suburban. Let's see if you can see her once she gets here. There's my Suburban there. She's coming up. She's got the windows down. But there's my baby. The one driving too. But with that being said, guys, take care. Damn dog. And we'll see you tomorrow.